everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Like, I see there are black people that do a program where they have young black adolescents come in and they literally do like a gentleman's school. Like, they teach them like manners and how to be a gentleman. And, you know, that sounds like dumb, but that white people used to do this too. White people used to actually teach how to be a gentleman. That's actually good. We should encourage that. We should promote that. That's good. I like that. And I think that Christianity can save them. I think that if black people embrace Christianity, specifically Catholicism, I think that's a big part of the answer. That's a big part of the solution. So I really would like to show that side because, you know, everybody likes to, and everybody likes when I criticize black people in the most provocative way, but I also want to be a part of the solution. I don't think it's enough to just criticize and be and complain and be vulgar and heap abuse upon a group of people. It's also important to show that you love those people. You want those people to be a part of society. You want them to be a part of the solution. You know, I don't think anybody wants to see people failing. I don't think anybody wants to see people creating problems. So, yeah, I think I'd be up for that. And maybe that's boomer. I know that's boomer. Boomers love that shit. There's nothing boomers love more than when, like, black people say, you know, we're teaching them kids skills. We're teaching them kids skills and how to get their money up and stuff like that. We gonna buy land and all that. But listen, you know what? Why would we put them down? Why would we put them down? If they're trying to be a part of the solution, if they're trying to be better, why would we put them down? Like, honestly, God bless. I think white people should do that. I think black people should do that. We should promote, and I know it's like gay to say it this way, but we should promote positive masculinity. I hate that phrase because it sounds like super extremely gay, but it's just true. We want young men to just be responsible and law-abiding and hardworking and patriotic. Like, I'm for that. Maybe that's naive, but I think that's really what it's all about.
Golly, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Make sure y'all follow me on Everyday PJ Politics on YouTube, okay? Make sure you follow me on Everyday PJ on all platforms. All right, even this one, okay? Follow me, hit that like button. Let me know y'all in the building. Hey, check this out, man. This is absolutely surprising coming from a pair of racists, okay? Listen, I was watching Myron Gaines. Myron was bashing this black man for purchasing his kids some land. Now, the land was undeveloped. Who knows where it is? It didn't really matter, but they owned land. I think he bought them some several acres. I'm not sure about how many, but he bought them several for like his birthday. He was like, you know, instead of buying you, you know, Jordans or throwing you a party, I bought you some land. So now Myron is talking about, oh, well, now he has to pay taxes on this undeveloped land. Now he has to do this on his undeveloped land. But the fact of the matter is, he was like, he's not going to be able to use that land for anything in the future and all this stuff. And it's just like, that's who he's talking about. He's talking about that's who Nick Fuentes is talking about. Like, we should celebrate black people doing positive things versus every time you turn on the internet is some jigaboo like Brandon Tatum and Myron Gaines down in black people for doing just regular normal stuff that white people do all the time. And it's just like, when a black person does it, oh, it's bad. When black people get together to celebrate life, oh, it's bad. When black people put a prom together, oh, it's bad. It's, you know, it's ghetto, it's this and that. Instead of just letting black people do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? And then when you see people doing positive things, just because it's not in the manner that you would do it, doesn't mean it's not positive. Now, there's a lot of negative things that happen in the black community, as in every community, not just the black community. But when something bad happens in the black community, you rather highlight that, and that gets the shares and views versus something like this where these guys are I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but it says state something convention. I'm not sure what their tassels say, but it says RNC convention 2024. So they at the Republican National Convention. So they're at a Republican meeting or whatever. So it's all good now because Negroes is Republicans, like, you know. But whatever. I still think that even if they weren't, even doesn't matter who they were, there's gonna be some white people who talk bad about them online every time. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter. And if this was the Democratic National Convention, they would really be tearing them up. They would really be tearing them up. And I think this whole conversation comes from somebody's pointing out, oh, look, the blacks are being Republican now. Look at, we're getting all the good blacks and stuff like this. And it's just like, okay, it doesn't matter. You get the good blacks? Like, what's a good black? The ones that say yes, massa, no massa. Okay, those are the good blacks. Okay, but and also the ones who don't challenge the white people, their white counterparts. Those are the ones are the good blacks. The ones that don't ask questions, they just say yes, massa, no massa. I don't need that massa. Yes, massa. I go tend to the babies, massa. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones y'all like. Anyway, I'm not saying that that's these guys. I'm just saying that's the ones they like. Now, we should all be promoting good, positivity in the black community or in any community. Promote positivity every day to anybody, your neighbors, your 7-Eleven cashiers, the people who change your oil in your vehicles. Just be nice. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to see black people walking their dog in a park and not call the police on them. It's okay to see a black person sitting in their car having lunch and not call the police on them. It's okay to see black children playing in the street and don't go bother them, telling them you're being too loud. I'm tired of y'all playing on your basketball goal. You know? Be more positive when it comes to black people. Even if Nick Fuentes can do it, I'm pretty sure you can do it too. Okay, it's that simple. If the granddaddy racist can do it, then you could do it too. I'm not saying he's racist, but the racist thinks he's racist. Okay, because even he can't stand people like Chud the Builder. Okay, Chud the Builder is an idiot. Okay. Nick Fuentes does not support that crap. So if you're going around celebrating like Chud the Builder, and it's a bunch of other race baiting jokers on Twitter and TikTok, and it's another one on TikTok. Every video he makes like 15, 20 videos a day with black people on his mind, and it's like, yo. Black people is your content, and you dislike black people? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, you know, shout out to Nick Fuentes for keeping it real. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in its